Good morning, everybody. Coming to you live from the greenhouse. Haven't been in here in a minute. Haven't been outside that much. In a minute, I'm just starting to filter my way back out here. You saw my last video. If you haven't, go and check it out. It's my garden cleanup, and I didn't go through too much in my garden cleanup of what I was doing. I just wanted to be out there feeling the dirt. Just showing y'all me going in and transitioning to a new phase. I've always been the type that loved outdoors, loved gardening, loved being able to feed my family, look at beautiful things. But there was a situation that happened when my father passed unexpectedly, and ever since then I kind of had no desire to come outside and do some of the things that I was doing. You know, I was in a bad place, but I'm coming out of that now, and it just feels so good because now I can look at the situation a little bit different. And does it still hurt? Absolutely. Absolutely. But can I feel my Father's Spirit all around me? Absolutely. And I feel like what I was missing was the connectivity, because him and I share the same love for outdoors, touching the soil, planting, and I realized that not only did he share that love, but have a lot of ancestors as far as my grandparents, great-grandparents, I'm sure, because they had to, because they grew up on farms, that all love to do the same thing I'm doing. And sometimes, and I just came to say that sometimes you don't know why you're doing something, or you don't know why you're led to do something. You can say, this is crazy. Why am I all of a sudden now attracted to doing this thing? And sometimes that is the very thing that you need to do to find happiness and find peace. Sometimes it is the very exact thing that connects you to your ancestors, connects you to your purpose. And I'm starting to learn a lot about things that my ancestors did. And it makes a lot of sense now how I'm coming into an alignment of everything that I have done up until this point is a direct reflection of, I feel like, the direction that I need to go in. You know, there's been bumps in the road. I've been swerving thinking I knew better. Or I've been swerving because I've been scared. Or I've been swerving because I felt like I had a responsibility to handle. And I had people that were depending on me to handle those responsibilities without even leaving anything for myself to make me feel complete. So I'm just coming to you at this time to just let you know, my subscribers, if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. You know, if you're okay and you feel my spirit and you think this is a place you want to see every now and then, please subscribe. But I'm saying all of this to say, you feel much more at peace when you can sit back and you can listen to the things in the directions that you're being guided to through your ancestors, through the universe. I had so many signs. I have so many numbers that have been coming in sequential order for me, and it's just divine to me. So come into my space. I'm inviting you into my greenhouse. I've done a lot of cleaning up. We have added some electricity in here, which is fine. So if I need to work at night, or I have a fan in here now because it could get real stuffy. And yeah, come on a journey with me, Miss Natural Mystics, and see me plant a few things in the greenhouse. So come on with me. I'll give you another garden tour of some of the things that I didn't get an opportunity to show you before. I'll also bring you in here with me in the greenhouse so we could plant a couple of things, because currently I'm doing a project and I am trying to see, because we are right now in September. It is actually September 15th. And fall planting has already begun. It probably started around the end of August. So right now, I still have some spring stuff out there and summer stuff. I still have some watermelons. So as far as the watermelons are concerned, I don't know how much bigger they're going to get. I still have some tomatoes. I'm not sure how much bigger they're going to get because those crops are about to end. But the project that I'm doing is, I think some of them I'm going to go ahead and bring into the greenhouse. Usually what I'll plant in the greenhouse during this time is kale, lettuce. It lasts longer. And those type of crops can last outside too because they can take a little frost. They can't take continuous frost, but they can take a little frost. I got some collard greens outside in the garden that I'm probably going to bring in here now. If you plant collard greens, you know collard greens get pretty big. So I have a designated space that I'm going to put those at, so if they get tall, it won't be too much of a problem. But yeah, come on with me. So I'm gonna get that up and watch me. Alright everybody, I got some planting done in the greenhouse. I did some cleaning up out here, so I'm going to show you what I've done today. It looks a whole lot better than what it looked like before, so let's take a look. Okay. Collard greens. As you see, I planted them kind of close to the edge, so when the sun come in, it can flood in closer to the outside of the box. Because I noticed anything I grow on the inside of this box, it does not grow that well because the way the sun rises. So all of those are collard greens, and I just cleaned out this bed. This was the English thyme. And if you see these little sprouts right here, let's see. I can see it. Can y'all see it? There you go. It's turmeric root. So I have to figure out what I need to put to fill this gap right here between the thyme and the turmeric, but I'll figure that out, no worries. We got some cabbage here, which I made sure were a foot apart. This is some celery that I bought from the grocery store, and I started sprouting it in a bowl with a little bit of water in my house, and now I brought it back out here and put it in the dirt, so you'll see how that'll progress. In the back I have some romaine lettuce. And this area will get pretty good sunlight coming from in this direction. Back here we have some cauliflower, and I wanted to make sure I planted those a foot apart because they get pretty big, so that's why I put them up against this back wall. Hopefully it'll be enough space. If it's not, then I'll have to pull one out and put it somewhere else, and that's no problem. Y'all, I haven't figured out what I'm going to do yet with this box. This box is funny too in how it grows, only because there's a lot of trees above that could block the sun. And down at this bottom, I cleaned out my sage. Use my phone in the back, y'all. My rosemary and some lemon thyme. I love the way this lemon thyme smells, y'all. It's amazing. It really smells good. I know that I said that in the beginning, but I can't emphasize it enough. And this is the thyme that I got out of the garden, and some rosemary. And I'm a firm believer, like, if I wasn't taking care of the vegetables and the herbs properly, I don't want to use those, you know, in my body and on my skin. So for those herbs that I pulled out and that I cut out and that were old, I'm gonna definitely dry those out, probably burn them, so they can have a nice little smell, or I could dry them out and boil them, kind of diffuse them in some boiling hot water. So there's a lot of different things that I could do with them, but I'm definitely not going to ingest them until I come out here and I'm more committed to making sure that my herbs and my greens are being nurtured, because who wants to put something in your body that hasn't been nurtured and that hasn't been treated well? But in saying all of that, I'm going to go ahead and say peace out. And thank you for joining me on another video. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Do it all, please. Support your girl. I'm going to have more content coming out for you soon, trying to keep that concurrent. And I just thank you all for who did take the time out to watch, and hope you were able to learn something. Let's continue to do the most so we can be the most.